Welcome, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. The season of updates is upon us in Clash of Clans. We know that we've got updates coming. We know Darian has been talking about it. We know we should be expecting something for Halloween and maybe something even sooner. You never know. So I thought this was a great opportunity to go over some amazing fan ideas, some that I actually created myself with the help of Vovson, this beautiful artist. He has some, well, he's beautiful art. I don't know if he's a beautiful person. Let's put it that way. Okay, so we're going to look at these, but at the same time, I'm going to give you guys a chance to submit and win. Send me your own creation using the website. This is not sponsored, by the way. This just makes it easy. ClashRoyaleCardmaker.com/COCTC. You don't have to use that website, but it's an easy way to put together a realistic looking Clash troop. All right, and the winner with the best troop idea will get a $25 gift certificate, gift card, or PayPal cash, your choice. And we will choose that next week. So submit them to me at my Twitter account, at Galadon Gaming. Send me an image of your creation and do your best to make it something that is not only accurate to the game, the image, and the stats, but also something that is needed, something that could be useful. Try not to make it too redundant, like a unit that already exists. So don't just bring me a Royale card and throw it into Clash of Clans, which is also what we hope the Supercell team is not going to do to us when we do indeed get an update. So, that being said, my good buddy Vovson has put together some amazing art, and I took the art and created an actual troop. And first up, we've got the Orc. So take a look. The Orc is a seasoned warrior with the hit points of a giant and the damage of an angry barbarian. He's a force to be reckoned with. When the Orc's shield is destroyed, he deals double damage. So you can check it out. The numbers are, obviously not necessarily going to be accurate as far as what it would actually function as in the game. The idea is it's kind of a tanky troop. It does a lot of damage, and when he drops the shield, he does even more damage. Just a thought, is it something that you could see added to the game? Now, also, I would love to see something like this maybe come to lower than Town Hall 12. Why not add a troop that everybody can use, or at least maybe put it at Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10, something new that would change up attacks. We talk about striking a balance, and I know that's tough when you add a new troop to a Town Hall that already feels complete or balanced, but why not throw a troop like this in that could at least vary the strategies? Maybe you would see players doing something different, using a few of these instead of the old bowlers, which is over and over. Oh, what are we watching right now? Hey, what do you know? 10 versus 10 bowlers and witches. So yes, thank you again to Full Attack for sharing these replays with me. We're going to take a look at some amazing, you saw a 9v9 triple. We've got 10s, 11s, and 12s in this video, but we don't have any orcs yet. You never know though. It could happen. The art, if you look at the orc, he's got the goblin on his shield. He looks maybe a little bit mean for Clash of Clans. Looks a little bit too evil. And that is something that you should take into consideration when submitting your own idea. Actually, if you want to know a little bit of Clash trivia, the witch was originally going to be called the Necromancer, but it was considered too severe, too extreme, and possibly offensive to people, so they changed it from a Necromancer to a witch. So, there are certain things that are not going to be in Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans will never have an assassin. You will never see that. If you look at Clash Royale has the bandit. The bandit could have been an assassin. Is an assassin an executioner? An executioner is right on the edge. I think it's right on the edge of reasonable as far as troops than cards that could be added to a Supercell game. An executioner sounds pretty terrible, but an assassin is probably even worse. So just giving you that for reference, that will be taken into consideration when I do select the $25 winner. And again, you guys, submit that to me at Galadon Gaming. Only requirements are you have to be following me on Twitter so that I can DM you with your cash prize or your gift certificate or gift card, whatever you so desire. And then, of course, we will feature the winners and maybe the losers in a future episode. And you never know. Supercell might notice something that one of you puts in there and use it. It's possible. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next idea. And again, this is art created by Vovvsen. If you guys haven't checked him out, go over on YouTube and check out his YouTube channel. He is very entertaining and he comes up with some insanely original ideas. So now this one is maybe my personal favorite of all time. Now, this is something that I commissioned Vov to do. Vov came up with a catapult, which seems like a reasonable enough item as a siege machine to appear in a future update with Clash of Clans, right? We know there's going to be more siege machines, but a catapult's kind of boring. I mean, you know, it's just a catapult. Everybody's heard of a catapult or a trebuchet, either one. So let's give it a little originality. Rather than throwing a standard ball, a ball of fire, a ballast, whatever is being projectiled, whatever projectile is coming, let's make the projectile something interesting like a Pekka and call it a Pekka-pult. That's right, it is the next siege machine coming to Clash of Clans. It should be, in my opinion. The Pekka-pult should be a real thing. And I invented this with the help of Vovvsen, and yes, it throws a Pekka. And it would have to have a limited range. You wouldn't want to be able to throw the Pekka all the way across the screen. But let's take a closer look. So here's your Pekka-pult. The Pekka-pult contains a massive spring and bucket system allowing the user to launch a full-size Pekka great distances. Although temporarily stunned from its journey, the Pekka will shortly begin attacking the nearest structures. So the Pekka would be stunned from that throw. You know, so you could aim it to a general area. Maybe you could be specific. You could get it right down to within a few tiles. It would obviously change the idea of players when they offset their town halls. You wouldn't want it to go land right on the town hall. The Pekka would be stunned when it landed, so it would start to receive damage as soon as it landed, and maybe that way you would see a Pekka that couldn't get in and destroy a town hall. But imagine if the Pekka gets in there and takes down an Inferno Tower, takes down an Expo, or maybe even works on the Eagle Artillery. It's a possibility, and I think it's a great twist on an otherwise kind of just, you know, expected siege machine. Like, I would almost be certain there will be some sort of catapult or trebuchet in the future. Let's make it a Pekka-pult. Help me out with this, you guys. Make hashtag Pekka-pult trend on Twitter. I don't know, but I think that's one of the best ideas ever. And you could even make it with a really short range so that it can only go in, you know, 5 or 10 tiles or something like that. I think that if the range were too long, it would just be impossibly OP. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to number 3. And this, yes, is another siege machine. We're talking about the Goblin pirate ship. That's right, it is another ship out in the ocean of Clash of Clans. The Goblin pirate ship is a sturdy seagoing vessel repurposed to assault villages from the water. With the ability to target anywhere on the map, the Goblin pirate ship launches a volley of fiery cannonballs, causing damage over time in a large area. So again, this art is created by Vovvsen, and it looks super clashy, not trashy. It looks super clashy to me. It looks like it would fit right in on the water down there. And of course, on the war map, you don't have water, so how do you do that? Global warming, maybe? Let's not get political. Anyway, so the Goblin pirate ship, I think it'd be cool. People have been asking for a long time about something that's out on the water that would attack. You know, can you attack from the water? Something like that. So here you've got the Goblin pirate ship. It causes a large area of damage. Let's say not a great deal of damage maybe, but then it would also need to be different than, say, the earthquake spell, because an earthquake spell kind of functions similarly. So what I was hoping from you guys would be maybe some feedback, some input as to how to make the Goblin pirate ship a better thing. Because I think it's okay, but it needs to, again, and this is what I'm hoping from you guys for your submissions, is something that is unique, something that doesn't exist in the game. I think that right now the Goblin pirate ship is too close to what an earthquake spell would do as far as damage. So help me tweak it a little bit and come up with your own and let me know. Tweet it to me at Galadon Gaming and get in on the $25 prize. It could happen, all right? You might be the one. thank you guys, as always, for watching all the way to the end of the episode. You guys are the true hashtag GalaFam members, and I appreciate every single one of you. I absolutely do. Now go out, have a great rest of your day. Be kind to other people, be kind to animals. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. Oh man, I was too fast. Galadon, have you been chewing on coffee beans again? Stay away from the caffeine, man!